Welcome back. Sorry. And the other, just wait for the other one. Is Hills getting a little bit fatter than before? He gained weight and he just stayed the same. You're on mute, Ling. So he is still gaining a little bit weight. I know that he was really skinny before when I saw him.
Nghe không được rõ lắm.
Không rõ hả? Now how about this time?
Hình như màn yếu mà chập chờn lắm.
Okay, so how about this time? Can you hear me, Bing?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. Did you kick in away? Where she's now? She's joining. Okay, so okay, let's continue, right? Continue. This one, let me move it down. So you still see the screen, right? So ups and down again, right? So good thing and bad thing always like this. So we call the wave of life. Okay, so this is a noun. Okay, let's help you to read this one, okay? Lynn.
Love friend.
Close friend. So who is your close friend? Who are your close friends?
Beside close crush, I have my close friend. Her name is Quyên.
Quyên. Is that Nhã Quyên?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
How is she doing? And I didn't hear much about her lately.
Oh,
How
really?
is she doing?
We usually talk about you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now,
I feel bad. I feel bad because I know that she came to the US, but she was in Texas. So I didn't have time to call her at that time, but that was her business trip. So, but then I was honestly I was so happy that on my dad's funeral I was able to see all of the groups, but
yeah.
That touched me because I didn't expect that you guys came to the funeral. But it was touching that I feel good about that. Okay, so Ian or Ying, let's see if you can say this time. Enjoy each other company, say it. Together now giờ không có ai nói được hết. Okay, read this one.
Enjoy each other's company.
Okay, enjoy each other.
Like spending time with each other.
So what is your sentence? So I can say, my friends and I enjoy each other company a lot. We go out for dinner, sometimes at the weekend. We call each other, and whenever we go out for shopping, we have such a fun time. Something like that, right? So that means you enjoy each other's company. Ian, get in touch with somebody.
Get in touch with somebody. I usually get in touch with somebody.
With somebody who is somebody.
Weekend.
Somebody who is somebody.
I usually get in touch with Miss Ving. at the weekend.
At the weekend, on the weekends. Right? Okay, good. Lean, thick,
On
and thin.
or at teacher,
On the weekends.
on weekend.
Mhm. On the weekends.
On the weekend.
Lean, be thick and thin together. So remember to have some good times and difficult times together.
Yes. When can I tell? When we were a student at high school, my close friend and me, we are usually talk
We
easier.
were thick and thin together. But you see the verb right here.
We use when we were at high school. Every weekend, or when we have some free time, we usually try to each other house, and we can spend on day just sit, just just mm, just sit hả? And talk. Liên với Nguyên ngày xưa là cứ mỗi ngày á, hoặc là mỗi buổi chiều hoặc là thứ bảy chủ nhật là tụi này cứ đạp xe qua nhà qua lại á, xong rồi cứ hai đứa ngồi nói chuyện, không biết nói chuyện tào lao gì từ sáng cho tới tối. Không biết.
So Win is close to you, right? She living in Cầu Ngang area, right? She was living in Cầu Yeah. But now what? Now everyone has cars and no one comes to each other.
Yes.
Before everyone had just a bicycle, and then you roll to each other. Now you have cars, and now the distance kind of longer, right?
Yes.
That's life. That's life. I don't like that idea, but of course that in order to get the cars or the big house, you have to work a lot. You have to spend time working, building it. Then you have less time for your friends, right? It's just like something that special occasion that you see each other. That's it. That's it. Life. Okay. And I remembered now. I remember when we were in high school. Lynn's house is the only destination that everyone in the classroom came to your house
Yes.
For like whatever we cooked. We have birthday party. I think you have the level, the upstairs, right? The upstairs level, right? We all gather there and eating on the floor, right? So I still remember that moment. And I was very shy at that time, not like now. All right. So JB, tripped apart, read it.
Okay. To draft thought, to become a less close to someone.
Hey, what is your sentence?
It means like I need to explain about my friend or any reasons.
You just say, put that in the situation that you trip apart with someone and why you trip up. For example, I say, as years went by, school friends drifted apart, which means we don't see each other a lot, right?
Yeah.
So
okay,
go ahead.
Okay. I have one best friend. He treats like my mom. When we studied together in the college, he's my senior. But at the free time, we didn't went outside together until now. No. So it's sad to me, but because he have some works at the weekend. So I have some works, so we can't go outside together. It's a one reason.
There are nothing sad about that, right? But yes, he means like before they hung around with each other every weekend, going out, having fun. But see now, everybody has a different schedule of work, right? So it contradicts with your time You cannot find a valuable time to see each other like before. So that means
Yes.
you say that it seems that we trip apart a little bit. It seems that we trip apart a little bit because of the schedule of working, but it doesn't mean that there's a gap between you, right? Between you guys.
Yeah.
Still, you guys can call, you guys can talk, but yeah,
Yes.
definitely it trip apart a little bit because it become less close to
Yeah.
someone. Okay.
So every day we talk together. Every
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. Sometimes in life, we want everything, but for sure we don't get everything. Right?
Yes.
To get on well with somebody, we lean.
Yes, to have a good relationship with somebody.
Give me some example.
Um,
To get on well with somebody.
yes, to get. I don't have idea, but yeah,
Obviously.
So to get on well with somebody, with like for example, I have a friend, and we never fight with each other any small, even small issue. Whatever I share or I talk about that topic, about that issue, he either listen or not fighting anything. So we get on well with each other, right? So there's nothing argument about us, something like that. So I get on well with my friend. Therefore, we share a lot of things in common, right? You can say that, right? To get on well with somebody. Or you can say, I don't get on well with my brother or my friend because we fight a lot. Every time we just sit and talk and we fight. Or I don't get on well with my husband, my wife, because we kind of verbally fighting every time we expressing something. We are expressing something. So use these vocabulary in this situation to explain it. Okay. To have a lot in common with with to have a lot in common.
To have a lot in common. To have similar interests.
Yeah. Similar is the same. Similar like the same. Interest like what you like, your friend like, right? In common mean what you like, your friend like. For example, like we have a lot in common. My friends and I have a lot in common. We go out for movie, we go out for shopping. We like the same food, right?
Beautiful.
Something like that, right? Do you understand? Okay.
Yeah.
To lose touch with someone, JP.
Oh, that's someone. Someone. No.
No, you didn't. You haven't
Really?
lost any. You haven't lost touch with anyone. I think I
Yes. Yes.
yes, you did.
Together, like when we live in the room together, like sometimes like funny fighting,
Mm-hmm.
Take two pillows and be together.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit fun, and when we fight together, and he slapped me and
Mm-hmm.
he beat me a lot.
So
So
you
I
guys
think
mean that you have fun with your friend, but
yeah,
this one is
yes,
lose touch. You lose touch with someone, which means you cannot communicate with that person. You disconnect with that person. You lose touch. For example, I have one. I think I would say that a brother, little brother, but it's not my, biological brother. But I was since I moved to the USA, I have lost touch with him. And when I came back Vietnam 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years, 3 years ago almost, I could not even fight him. But I do want to fight him. I tried to look on Facebook, see if he's a friend of someone else, but I could not. So lose touch with someone. Sometimes you want to fight that person, to connect that person again. Right, so lose
No.
touch with. No, you
How
don't.
how one friend, but now he died already.
Oh,
Only
so
one friend. Left.
he
I'm
passed
missing.
away. So that
Passed
doesn't
away.
mean
Yeah.
you lose touch with him. That doesn't mean you lose touch with him. He just passed away. He done his life here, right? Okay. Ups and down. Okay. So
No.
ups and down, we can say
Yeah.
a lot of things, right? We went through ups and down in life a lot. Sometimes like financial hardship, we don't have money, but sometimes we have extra money, and sometimes you have job, sometimes you don't have job. Oh, what is it? Don't tell me the internet problem. Do you still hear me? Do you guys still
Teacher,
hear
can
me?
you hear me?
Do you guys still hear me?
Yes, teacher. Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Okay. All
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so these are some starters that you can introduce your friend. First one, I want to talk about, and then you put that person. I want to talk about Vin. I want to talk about JP, who has been my best friend since, and then you put the year, right? I have to talk about JP, who has my best friend since 2000, or since 1995. He he is currently working or studying as whatever a yoga instructor. It was in whatever year that you met that person. It was in high school when I met him in ABC school, ABC high school, or something like that. You know that? Okay. So I will call you. You will plug your friend's name. You can make up a name, right? You can make up a job. You can make up a year. It doesn't matter. The matter is you practice it. Lynn,
Yes. I want to talk about Nhã Uyên, who has been my best friend since 35 years.
no, saying that if you use 35 years, you need to use for 35 years. But if it's
Yeah.
seen, is it a period of time, what year? 35 years. So you have to get this year, you subtract 35 years, you get that year. Okay, so you should try seeing of 4, right?
Sing
Okay.
4.
So in your case, you will use 4. I want to talk about Nhã Quyên, who has been my best friend for 35 years. I said again.
I want to talk about Nhã Uyên, who has been my best friend since for 35 years. She is now she is manager of foreigner company.
She is a manager.
Manager.
Because if you talk about the job, the career, this need to be A and then the job title. She is a manager of a foreign company.
Foreign company.
So if you say that she is a manager of a foreign company, is that company in Vietnam? Is that company overseas?
Yes. That company province.
Is located in the province.
Our company is located in the province.
Good. Next, it was. So it was in, for example, 1994, right? When I met her in Trần Hoài Đức High School, for example,
Trịnh Hoài Đức.
right? For example, something like that. So you say the year you met that person and where did you meet that person? Okay. So
Yes.
say it again. I want to talk.
I want to talk about Nhã Uyên, who has been my best friend for 35 years. She is a manager of foreign company. Her company is located in 1994 when I met her at the high school.
I think it's 1994 we graduated, right? 1994 we graduated, right? We graduated high school in 1994.
Before 1994.
So it's in 1991.
Yes, 1994.
Right. All right, good.
1991.
Okay, so you get that idea. It's just the idea how you put that as the beginning of your topic, right? So you can just replace the name of the person, right? You replace the year or the time that you have known that person, right? And you replace the job that person is doing right now, or used to do whatever, okay? And you play the years here and the place where you meet or where you met that person. Got it? All right.
Yeah.
So now you can tell more about, remember this is just the introduction. It's just the beginning. So then you go back to this list and you can tell about her characters. You can tell about why you chose or you choose her as your best friend, right? Then you add 2 more of these and then you're good to go. Okay. All right, so let's go with JP.
Teacher,
Yes.
it's absolute great chance to take my friendship
Wait.
with Krishna. Okay. This is absolutely a great chance to talk about my best friend with Krishna.
How do you spell her name? Who is?
Krishna. Krishna.
N
K
N
R I
K R K R I S S
S H.
H.
No, not double S. Only S.
H
H N A
A N
M A
N
N
A
N A.
Krishna.
No, N M N N N
N
A
Krishna.
A. Yeah, Krishna.
Krishna. Okay.
Yeah, Krishna.
I know.
I know him
From
7 years.
no from where? From where?
Okay, from high school.
From high school. Okay. Good. All right.
Yeah.
So that's it or not another way you can start your speaking, right? And then you add about his job, you add about his characters, you add on why you like him, why you chose him as your best friend. Okay, you got it? Okay.
Yes.
And my best friend is called we met in.
My best friend is called Ving. We met in secondary school.
Okay.
I
Okay, so that's good here. You need to practice more for that. Okay. So this is the introduction, right? So these three ways you can start your speaking next week. Okay. All right. And then go back here. You can pick one of these. Also, you can pick one of these in your speaking, right? Right. I think friends are people that you can blah 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 blah. Or a good way to me, a good way to keep friend is blah blah blah, or something like that, right? Oh, we still have some more here, right? When I am with my friends, I feel blah, 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 right? When I am with my friend, I feel so relaxed. Since I feel like I don't have any stress at all, right? We have fun with each other. We forget everything about life. We just about friendship. Right? Making new friend is blah, blah, blah. Something like that, right? So you can pick this one. I'm going to share this one to all. How can I share it to you? I will post it in the website. So if you want to pull it out, you can do it. Okay. So that's it for the topic today. And then remember that the reading comprehension in the group, that's about friendship too, right? You remember that practice is about friendship. So those things is good enough for you to speak in about 3 to 5 minutes. Okay. So try your best. Okay. So any question for today? Question from me. Any question, any concern, anything? No?
I don't clearly about the mean of to report.
To trip apart. To trip apart means you become less close to your friend. You trip apart. It's not a bad way. It's because of so many different situations that leading you to be apart from your friend. But then if you want to express that, oh, we don't get in touch often this year because the situation. All right, so because when I moved to a different place to live and my life was so busy, we kind of trip apart, right? We kind of trip apart a little bit. Yeah? So put in the positive way. Oh, may say, oh, you know what? First, he's really nice to me. He's a very nice person. And I don't know, for some reason, he changed himself to a not good one. So I kind of tripping apart from him a little bit, you know? So there are many ways that you can explain it.
Có nghĩa là cái này là do cái yếu tố bên ngoài, ví dụ như là không gian, khoảng cách xa này kia.
Trip apart có nghĩa là nghỉ chơi nè, hay là không có chơi thường với nhau nè, hay là không có nhiều thời gian với nhau. It depends on the situation. It depends on the situation, right?
Okay.
It depends on, like Ying, you know that she always talk back to me. I don't like her, so I trip apart from her. Yến lúc nào cũng nói xấu hết á, nghỉ chơi nó luôn, right? It depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Like when I said like when as years went by, like khi mà thời gian trôi qua, years went by, school friend drifted apart. Những cái bạn học sinh, bạn mà trong trường học, bạn cấp 3, bạn cấp 2 bị tách ra, không có liên lạc với nhau thường. Okay, so something like that. Do you understand that now? You guys talk to each other. Blah, 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 blah. No, so they sit next to each other and they look at the monitor and talk through the monitor. Crazy, crazy friendship. JB, you have any question?
No, teacher. Fine.
Nothing. Good. So you are the first one next week, right? To talk about the topic.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Easy, right?
JP, I feel happy to see you in this time.
Thank you.
She means that you good. You know what she means, right? So yeah, I honestly like the whole, like whatever I see the news about India, I keep thinking about JP.
Yeah.
Sometime I'm really annoyed. I go to his Facebook to see that he's still okay. If I see him posting his picture, okay, he's still fine. That's a friend. That's a friendship. That's it how it is. It's just natural. It's just natural. Like you don't have to force yourself to do that. Right? There's something that you care about your student, you care about your friends. So something happened, you're kind of wondering how that person right now. Okay.
But it's fine, teacher. But last night I felt very scared because I went to outside bring some water. So first time I scared, I really felt scared because no one can go outside room and walk anything. Felt very dangerous. I think in my hometown have a lot of cases, and only have some time like morning 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. to uh, afternoon 12 p.m.
Okay.
Like they have some permissions. After that, they close all shops on anything. Just only open hospital and pharmacy. Pharmacy.
You know what?
So
That's remind me like 2 years ago in February when we started the coronavirus. I was scared when I got out the street. It looked like a ghost town. A ghost
yeah,
town. It's so empty. I still have goosebumps when I say that. It's
yes,
scared. Like you live in nowhere in the world. You don't see people. You don't see cars like before. The store closed and all the announcement coming out or threatening, hey, you need to stay in the home. Saying that when you step out your house, it's an evil, like a hell in front of your house, a ghost town. So I do, and then you see a lot of people die, and then they cannot handle the dead bodies. It's a lot. Uh, but now America seems to be okay. We reopen, everything comes to normal. Kids go back to school full time. Everybody goes to work. Now the reason is it doesn't mean that we done the virus. It doesn't mean that.
Yeah.
But we
yeah,
can control it now with the vaccine, and we have to reopen. So we have to survive. We cannot. But the condition in America much better than any other countries. I would say that is how America is a powerful country. So things
yeah,
happen, they handle it. Things happen, they handle it. But if it happened like in India right now, that's exactly what happened in America before. But we settled down because we have all good equipment, all good medicals, all good doctors, kind of things, right? So we controlled it a little bit. Now we consider it as a flu virus. It's just the normal
yeah.
flu virus. But
But
still, we have to be careful because it will be
okay.
continue.
In India have one bad thing. People who got vaccine. So after vaccine also they got COVID-19 and they die. Uh, so it's scare because mom and dad they had vaccine, two vaccines, two dose.
2 doses,
But
2 times.
yeah, two doses. It's finished. But my close friend near his hometown, like near neighbor,
Mhm.
they got vaccine already, but they affected with COVID-19. After a few days, they died. Two people.
Yeah.
So in India now, the situation, the vaccine is not working.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult to hear the news.
Yeah.
So
So I
it's very
know that
dangerous.
in Vietnam now is spreading more
Hmm.
in the northern
Yeah.
of Vietnam. Uh, but it's happened to everywhere right now. Um, like me right now, I want to go back to Vietnam. A lot of people, you know what? They're sad that I have my friend. She's Japanese. So her dad passed away because of the COVID-19, but she could not go back for the funeral. And it's really miserable when you have to deal with that situation. I can, whenever I see her in school, I can feel how miserable her life is right now because she couldn't make the trip to her father's funeral. Even though Japan is a very modernized country, right? But for me right now, if something happened to my mom, I cannot go there. And it affects a lot of things. It's just not about your health. It affects about your financial things, your jobs, your children education. I hate to say that, but I hate this virus, but we have to accept it. Right. Other than that, just take care. I don't know what to say. So try your best to protect yourself and protect the community. We don't know who get it. We don't know who get it. Yes, go ahead, Lynn.
Đi nói tiếng Việt tại không biết nói tiếng Anh. Thì thấy bên đó bây giờ người đang bị kỳ thị hả? Nếu mà đọc tin tức nó thấy sợ quá.
It says always. It says always the discrimination. Now think about, they say that we have no discrimination, but that is just what you said. In the law said that you don't discriminate anyone despite of the colors, despite of the physical appearance or languages, but you are human being. So discrimination or not, it comes from you. It's not come from the laws, right? You know what I mean, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's everywhere. If you go to Vietnam, Vietnam, people discriminate people, the poor, the rich, the middle age, the middle class, or the lower class, all kind of things. So I experienced that when I was in secondary school, when I got out the street and sell the lottery ticket. You know that I did that so I can have money to pay for school. Then I know even my friends, they look down on me. So whenever I saw my friend, I kind of, I have a cap here, so I kind of cover half face so they don't see me because I sold the lottery ticket in the morning and then PM, like in the afternoon, we went to school. So some of them recognize me. So I learned that people discriminate people. Discriminate means you don't like that person and you talk you talk bad things about them. That's all about discrimination. For me, I am the only Vietnamese staff in that district. So I know that, dealing with American people, of course, it is not easy, but I always do my best so they don't look down on Vietnamese people. At least I do it for myself, for my people. But other Vietnamese people, they do bad things. That's why people think about Asian. You guys just come here. This is not your country, right? If you get rich here, you are billionaire here. People don't like it because this is their country. Things like that happen all the time, everywhere, not just America. Of course, on the law say no discrimination, but you are human being. You are the one do that, not anyone else. Not about the law. So it doesn't say that. So people say in America, people don't discriminate. Everyone have equal right. Yeah, everyone has equal right. But then yourself treat people differently. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's normal. It's normal. Don't trust people say America is a paradise. There's no paradise in the real world. No paradise. Nothing. Right. All right, guys. So I'm going to finish the meeting today now at the time because I'm going to take my kids out and get ready for them. Okay, so take care and stay healthy, JP, especially you. Keep me updated, okay?
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.